hopefully. Hey, Facebook world. Thank you for joining us today, Tuesdays with Gail. I have Christin here.
Hi.
With Goosehead Insurance. We're going to talk about all good things having to do with homeowners insurance and warranties. So, first of all, I'll post Kristin's contact information after this. I'll publish it, and so you'll have it. You can contact Christin directly. She is with Goosehead Insurance, Mark Tolson.
Mr. Marcus Tolson.
And it's trusttolson.com.
Yes.
We'll include that also in the comments after this is published. But just to give you an idea, they do work off of Washington out of the Habitation Realty Group. But they work with anyone, anywhere, in and around Houston.
Yes, indeed. The whole state of Texas.
In and around Texas, yes. Doesn't matter where you live, they can take care of you. And they do both home warranties and homeowners insurance. So can you explain the difference between a warranty and insurance?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, homeowners insurance is something that is going to be required if you have a mortgage on your home. And a home warranty is something that you're strongly urged to purchase, but definitely not required to, but it's something that you're really going to want, and the cost is very, very inexpensive. So a home warranty is designed to protect you against mechanical breakdown most times. It's going to be for things that are not necessarily caused by a peril, and a peril will be something like lightning or mold or theft, things that occur. And the things that are going to be covered in a home warranty are usually going to be, due to wear and tear and maintenance and things like that, So in home warranty packages, you can include just to cover your major systems, like your AC and heating and all that. You can also go in and include some of your smaller appliances, like refrigerators, washer and dryers, and things like that. And we actually offer this product. Most times people are purchasing the home warranty. At the time they're purchasing a home, it's paid all at once. And a lot of times the seller of the home will include that as part of selling the home, where they'll pay for that fee.
Wonderful. And yeah, that's usually included in the within a contract when you're buying a home. But if you are looking for new insurance, or you want to shop around for quotes, Christin can help if you already have a house and you want to make sure you're getting the most and you're getting the best deal. A little bit about flood insurance.
Okay, so flood insurance is one of those things that is just kind of tricky. Flood insurance is the only insurance that is really regulated by the government. And the reason why flood insurance is regulated by the national government is because it is the only peril that does not discriminate. When you're looking at certain perils, such as earthquake or such as hurricane, they're very region specific. We know we're not going to get an earthquake in Houston, Texas, right? And that people in California are going to have earthquakes. But when you're dealing with flood, it can happen at any time and any place. And people often use the term, "I'm not in a flood zone," which is an inaccurate term. The entire United States is a flood zone. You just have some areas that are preferred flood and some areas that are standard flood. So when purchasing a home, if you are in a preferred flood zone, which is known as the X zone, you are not required to purchase flood insurance because you have a less likely chance of flooding. Though we always encourage people to purchase flood insurance in the X zone because it's so inexpensive. The most expensive policy is generally going to be about $450 per year. Yeah, but with your standard flood zone, your mortgage company is definitely going to require that coverage. And it's something that can be put into your escrow of your mortgage whenever you are paying for it, because it is something that is required. So all in all, with flood insurance, the most important thing to understand is that you are in a flood zone. And after Hurricane Harvey, you can now see that flood can happen anytime, any place, and it doesn't discriminate. So it's very, very important to protect your home against flood, and always keeping in mind that the national government regulates it for a reason. They have to make sure that it's available to all people at all times. When dealing with private insurance companies, we can always go in and say, we don't want to write you, or we're not writing in that area, because we're a private company and we have a business to run. So different factors can mean that we don't want to take on a certain risk at a certain time. We don't have that luxury of flood because, like we said, it happens anytime, any place, and it's something that you should definitely cover your home for.
All right, well, thanks for that. And yeah, just because, we are in a flood zone, and Houston is super flat. So it's like, it's not, it's just good to get it. And if you're not in the required flood zone, it's way cheap to get it. It doesn't hurt to at least get a quote and see what kind of rate you can get. And then I guess what sets you and your group, Mark Tolson group, apart from the other insurance companies?
Well, what I would say, just with us and our brokerage, well, first of all, we both have a lot of experience. Marcus and I have both only done insurance in our adult lives. You know, I've been in this industry 10 years come April. Marcus a few more years than me because he's a little bit older than me. But we definitely know our craft. We've been in the greater Houston metropolitan area doing this for many, many years. And we specialize in the home buying process. And that's what makes us different when working with realtors such as Gail and even mortgage lenders, that we understand what the process is that you're going through to buy a home. It is very confusing. It is very long. It is very tiresome. There's a lot of information. So you don't have time to be dealing with someone who's going to be making the process harder. You know, we understand that your credit can't be touched. We understand you need replacement cost. We understand that there are debt-to-income issues that go into purchasing a home. And if there's only $1,200 that's allotted for insurance, that's all the money that's there. And we're going to make sure we get you a good quote for insurance going in those specific numbers that we need. It's just customer service. And, you know, you're dealing with a lot of different companies that we call more of a captive model, where like they only offer one product. I'm not going to name any names because all insurance companies are great, but when you're dealing with us, you have the power of choice, the power of options, because we write through 30 different carriers. So what that means for you is that we have a carrier out there that's going to offer a product that's going to fit your needs, versus when you're out here looking for homeowners insurance and you're calling 10 to 15 different people and getting overwhelmed with information and your phone's ringing all day, you can simply call me and I can shop the market for you.
Yeah. And I would second that. Customer service is great. Anytime I have questions about homeowners insurance, I call Christin, and she's always there, answers the phone, has the information, and she gets you the information you need in a timely manner. So, with that said, any questions you may have about homeowners insurance, what does it cover, what does it not cover, if you need questions about home warranty. I know there's a lot of people who might be using investment property to rent out. And so if you are leasing property, it's good to have a warranty covered. So you do that as well, correct?
Yes, we do. And one thing to remember about homeowners insurance is that not all homeowners insurance policies are created equal. There are so many different types of homeowners insurance policies out there. There are different endorsements, just different factors that go in and really affect the premium. And what a lot of insurance agents are just really known for doing that sheds a negative light on the industry is just throwing a policy at you and not explaining it to you. There are just different things you have to look at as far as water damage coverages, replacement costs on your contents, special endorsements for glass coverage, or if you have an animal at your home. And deductibles are a huge thing. A lot of my competitors are really big fans of throwing a 5% deductible onto a policy, and that's 5% of what your home is insured for. That can get up to, 8, 9, 10, I've seen some deductibles $20,000, and people are finding out about this when they're filing a claim. So it's not a very good idea to go in there and save a couple $100 per year, and then a major catastrophe happens like Harvey, and you can't even file a claim on your policy because you don't have $20,000 worth of damage. So I just encourage all people out there, go ahead and send me a copy of your declarations page. Let me look at your homeowner's insurance. It's a service that's free of charge. If anything, I'll be able to, number one, get you a good price with great coverage, or number two, just give you a little bit of peace of mind that you do have a great policy that's giving you great coverage. So you really can't go wrong.
Well, thanks for that offer. Hopefully you'll take her up on that offer. So if you know anyone that's looking to buy a house, or you already have a house and have insurance, you just want to see if yours does compete with, or does well, or doesn't do as well with what Christin can offer you, give her a shout out. You can contact me. I'll give you her information, pass this information along to anyone else that you may know that may be needing homeowners insurance or home warranty. And with that said, thank you so much, Facebook, for joining us. Y'all have a blessed Tuesday. Till next time, see you next week.